Greetings from Valuable Family. Just want to address a question asked by James from the Philippines. He asked, how do I move on from a broken heart, a broken relationship? And there's certainly a lot of hurt and brokenness in this world. Our great hope, though, as Christians, is that Jesus is creating a new heavens and a new earth. And according to Scripture, as I speak, He is preparing a place for us. A place with no more brokenness, no more hurt, no more sorrow, no more tears. And this is our great hope for us who believe in the Lord and have a deep longing for His return. But as far as your question, James, what can we do to move on? I think first we need to recognize that the hurt within is very real, and it will affect us. We don't want to rush into another relationship thinking that that will help us feel better. We don't want to turn to self-medicating, drugs or alcohol or other things to try to feel better. We don't want to cover over the pain. We don't want to drown it out. We want to be healed, and that is so important. If we're not healed, we're going to take that hurt into our next relationship. And according to research, there's going to be a greater likelihood of another failed, broken relationship. We need to be healed in order to go into our next relationship and have a greater chance of having a successful relationship. What happens is you experience this hurt, and then due to that hurt, a fear, in a sense, attaches itself to it. And so let's say you're not healed and you go into the next relationship, and that person that you're in relationship with says something or does something that triggers a fear. For example, the fear of rejection. They do something and that fear is triggered and you react. And usually you react by withdrawing, or you push them away. You reject them before they can reject you. And this is natural for those who have a deep hurt that needs healed. And you can see how this would be detrimental to your relationship, because you're not going to be able to talk things through and work things out if you're withdrawn or closed off emotionally or putting up walls. And so we must be healed. If you were to break your arm, you would go to a doctor, right? Well, when your heart is broken, that part of your soul is hurt. We need to go to the lover of our soul. We need to go to Jesus. He alone can heal. And scriptures speak of the compassion that He had as people touched Him and as He touched people when He walked this earth. It says that healing virtue flowed out of Him. And we need the healing of the Lord, especially with all the brokenness and all the hurt that we can experience. We need to allow that healing to happen and not rush into another relationship. It's just going to increase our chances of more hurt and more brokenness. So don't rush. Take your time. Allow the healing to take place. Seek the Lord. Seek out fellowship with those who love Jesus. Often our healing comes through loving biblical fellowship as we experience the love of God through others. It provides a deeper healing. So go to Jesus in prayer. Seek Him. Read the scriptures. Ask the Lord to bring healing. And like I said, seek out some fellowship. Surround yourself with those who love Jesus, and healing will come through that as well. Lastly, I think that we can prevent a lot of hurt in relationships if we're wise about the relationships that we get into. So I'd recommend that you check out a couple videos that I've already posted under the Q&A section of our videos on this page. One set of videos is called Dating Guidelines. I would check those out, and also check out the video about important considerations before marriage. We want to be wise. If you want to have a lasting, fulfilling marriage, then you need to be wise, considering the choices that you make and who you date and how you date. I hope this is helpful. Thanks for the question, James. You have a blessed day.